Red Riding Hood's grandmother became ill and could not visit her due to ill health. In such a situation, Little Red Riding Hood's mother thought of giving food and medicine to her grandmother. When she was going to give food and medicine, Little Red Riding Hood asked her, "Where are you going, Mom?" "I'm going to your grandmother. She is sick. I am going to give her food and medicine," Mom said to Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood wanted to meet her grandmother, so she asked her mother, "Mother, I want to meet my grandmother. I want to go there to give her food and medicine." Little Red Riding Hood took food and medicine from her mother and wore her red-colored hood. As she was leaving the house, her mother said to her, "My sweetie, only take the path of the forest and go through it. You don't go anywhere else. Don't talk to a stranger." Then she moved out of the house and went to her grandmother's house. She took the path of the forest and went through that path. As she was walking, a wolf saw her. He greedily seized the Little Red Riding Hood. He had thought that he would eat her. He suddenly approaches her and starts saying to Little Red Riding Hood, "What's the matter, little girl? Where are you going? What's your name? Tell me." "My name is Little Red Riding Hood, and I am going to my grandmother's house. She has been ill for a long time, so I'm taking a lot of my mother's handmade food and some medicines for her. It is the end of the forest," Little Red Riding Hood said to that wolf. "Oh, well, that's it. You are a very good child. I am meeting a girl for the first time who does so much for her grandmother. Tell me one thing. If you do that, then your grandmother will be even happier," the wolf said to Little Red Riding Hood. Hearing this, she asked the wolf, "Well, if that is the case, will you tell me what else I should do?" "Yes, I will definitely tell you. You can take this beautiful flower of the forest by plucking it for her. If you give her this flower, she will like it and even feel better. It will cure her health more quickly," that wolf told. He started plucking those flowers. On the other hand, the wolf slowly hid and reached the end of the forest where her grandmother's house was. He knocked on the door of Grandma's house and changed her voice to say, "Grandmother, I am your sweet Little Red Riding Hood. Open the door and let me in. I have brought you a lot of food and medicine." Hearing this, her grandmother opened the door. As soon as the door was opened, the wolf grabbed the grandmother and locked her inside the cupboard. "Get in the house!" Little Red Riding Hood made a bouquet so that she could give it to her grandmother. She walked straight towards her grandmother's house. As soon as she got near the house, she knocked the door and said, "Grandma, open the door. I have arrived. I am your Little Red Riding Hood." A voice came from inside. "The door is open, my baby girl. Come in." Little Red Riding Hood found her grandmother's voice a bit changed, but she thought that grandma is ill, so her voice may have changed a bit. After this, she opened the door and went inside. It was a little dark inside. Then she looked at her grandmother. "Anna, why do you look so changed?" Little Red Riding Hood asked. "Sweetie, I have been ill for a long time, so my body has become a little weak." "Okay, but why is your ear so big?" Little Red Riding Hood asked. "Because I can hear you well." "And how did your the Little Red Riding Hood. He jumped and grabbed her. As he grabbed the Little Red Riding Hood, she shouted out loud, save me from this evil wolf, otherwise he will eat me. Help, someone please help me. A woodcutter was cutting wood near the house. Then he heard the shouting of Little Red Riding Hood. So he immediately ran and went inside.